All-Star Magazine. Okay, ngayon naman we have a question from Mix Global. Nicole, yes, from Nicole. With the release of this music video, what discussions or feelings do you guys hope to spark, especially with your international fans?
Siyempre,
Yes.
Siyempre gusto ko pag narinig nila yung song, and of course, pag napanood na nila yung music video, gusto ko ma-feel nila yung childhood vibe. Parang pagkabata nila na parang ma-feel nila yung very nostalgic, na naalala ko ito ng mga kabataan ko, nung bata ko. And lalo na sa mga foreign, mga supporters namin outside the Philippines, gusto ko sana parang mag-research pa sila more sa kung ano yung culture ng nating mga Pinoy and yung games na Shaggy D. And gusto ko makita rin nila yung beauty ng Shaggy D na hindi lang siya basta laro. Marami rin matututunan dito, like yung mga, ano ba, mga left way, right, road, say that. Maraming matututunan dito. Go, Mix, I know you
Yeah,
can.
pero yun nga, tama yung sinabi ni Stax. I feel like sana it sparks conversations in the international scene, like, oh my god, who are these girls? Like, what are they wearing? What game are they talking about? Like, what do these lyrics mean? Like, where are they from? And then, like, it looks beautiful there. Parang yung mga ganun na mga sentences I hope that they think of, and it really is sayang kasi if hindi nila ma-feel yung ganun sa song namin. Kasi nga, sobrang ganda ng song. Sobrang ganda ng country natin, our beaches. And sobrang ganda ng OPM music, diba? So I hope that they really look into that.
I think naalala ko for a bit, yung mga international fans, parang hindi nila gets na hindi sabay-sabay yung choreo. Kasi yun yung purpose ng game, di ba? I think have you guys seen yung mga comments na gano'n?
Bakit hindi sila sabay-sabay?
Diba? Right? Pero ngayon, at least, nasa-spread na namin yung awareness ng Shaggy D na hindi talaga sabay-sabay.
Answer, totoo.
Yes. Totoo. Thank you, guys. Okay. And thank you as well to Nicole from Mix Global for the question. Okay. Ngayon naman, this is from Cinehub, Mika Geronimo. Okay. What do you feel about the international reception to Shaggy D and how listeners embrace Filipino culture through your music?
Internationally, I feel like may mix. May nakita ko na parang di nila bet yung beat. Kasi it's like very common or stagnant or like Maroc, something like that. But there were a lot of people who really liked the vibe, the dance moves, how we really like rap the song, how we sang the song. Kasi feeling ko talaga na bago tong genre sa aming Bini. Pero as in, nag-full out talaga kami when we perform it, and we really, na-feel talaga namin yung passion pag pina-perform namin itong song na to.
And I feel like parang subjective din kasi siya. Pag may gusto kang song, huwag kang mag-expect na magugustuhan din siya ng ibang tao. So, grateful kami na yung Blooms, like, alam naman namin na iba tayo ng taste, di ba? Parang outside Bini's music, may iba pa kayong music na pinakikinggan. So, yung na-build namin na home, yung taste nila na, okay, meron tayong similarities talaga. So, yun yung grateful ako na nag-unite talaga yung mga tao because of music. And, ayun, because of music, parang may communication talaga. Kahit, it's like a language na hindi mo matatranslate ng kahit ano. That's music.
Thank you guys so much. And thank you as well to Mika Geronimo of Cinehub for your question. Our next question is from Ivy of Rappler. Okay, so you've gone around the world together. Do you guys have any memorable experience that you guys want to share during the tour? And yung mga new learnings daw?
Nasabi ko kanina sa radio interview yung isang memorable yung rock and roll na museum tapos zoo. Pero siguro maliban doon is meron kaming day na after namin mag-content shoot, nag-dinner kaming girls. And, kwento ko ba? Tapos okay. So medyo fancy, fancy restaurant, ganyan. Pasok kami. Siyempre, pormahan namin, casual lang, ganyan. Muntik pa kami natin dala, Ben. Ang dami namin dala. So parang muntik pa kami mapasabak kasi sabi namin, G-judge ata tayo girls. Parang siguro, may group of girls sabi, ako ganun sa amin. Parang napaparinig sila sabi, this is a very fancy restaurant, right? Tapos sabi namin, ate balik yung order ka, bilisan mo.
So sabi namin,
Mas dadamihan pa namin yung order kesa sa table nila. Yun lang. I love that night.
Pero yung ano, kwento mo sa kanila yung swimming natin, Oregon.
Diba nakakatawa? Okay. Yung swimming.
And then it was in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Sa Oregon,
Okay, it was in Oregon. So, best day yun. Best day yun. And then, ano yan, nung hapon, kanya-kanya kaming buhay. Tapos nung paggabi na, parang nagkayayaan lang biglaan na, girls, tara sa pool. Yung ibang girls na galing sa mall, bumili ng mga swimsuit. Basta bumili sila ng swimsuit kaya gusto nila mag-swimming. Tapos yung ibang girls kami ni Ate Jo na naka-stop lang sa hotel. Sabi namin, sige, baba kami. Ganyan-ganyan. Eh di... Hindi, yung itsura kasi ng hotel, ayan yung pool. Tapos ito yung hotel.
Mga veranda.
Lahat ng rooms may veranda. Kitang-kita kami. Eh di, wala pang tao sa pool. Yay, solo natin. Ang unang na-dip, si Stako, tapos si Ating Maloy.
And
So,
me.
like two-piece. Tapos si Mix, ano din siya. Biglang may ano. Biglang,
Kadarating pa lang natin, nagsilabasan. Di ba?
basta actually nakakainis, hindi siya nakakatawa. Nakakatawa. Kasi pagdating namin doon wala, tapos ang biglang narinigan nilang may mga babae doon, biglang lumabas yung mga batang lalaki. Mga teenager na lalaki, like obvious na puro bata, ganyan. Tapos habang nag-swimming sila, bumaba din! Nag-swimming din sila. Tapos, ayun, kinocompete namin sila ng ingay kasi nagpapapansin sila. So, habang nagbabackflip sila, nagre-race, ang ingay nila!
Ano ginawa mo,
Huwag
Stacks?
sabihin yung significant.
Sample.
Sabi kasi, Stacks, guys, alam niyo ba yung TikTok? Yung dapat mag-act ka na baliw ka para lumayo sa
Sobrang weird nila, but I love it. Kasi hindi na sila pinapansin nung guys. Tapos dumating nga sila Coach Mickey, umahon na sila. Laki ni Coach Mickey, takot sila. Ayun, yun lang.
Thank you, Sheena. Thank you. Grabe si Coach Mickey, nakakatakot talaga si
Try a lot of new things. So, etong Shaggy Day, parang it brought us a new beanie. New beanie flavor, new beanie personality, kumbaga. Tapos, napalabas din yung pagkamaangas side namin. So, yun.
Dance break, dance break.
Masaya.
Okay, thank you so much, Aya. Thank you to Ate Hannah as well for the questions. Actually, I want to know also, syempre, you guys worked with Tommy Brown, yung producer nyo, who has worked with Ariana Grande, etc., etc. So, paano nyo, shinare sa kanya na parang gusto namin ng Pinoy flavor? Syempre, yung kasanayan niya is very, yun nga, international artist. So, how did you guys share with him yung Pinoy taste?
Kasi when the song was written, it was at a camp. And they were with international songwriters, producers, and Angela Ken was one of those Filipinos who were invited in that camp. And then I think, yeah, she was one of the co-writers, and she gave the Filipino flavor to the song. I feel.
Yeah. And I think siguro sa recording, siguro yung nagpa-Pinoy talaga doon, which kami kasi yung kumanta eh, kami yung nagbigay ng flavors, gano'n, kami yung nagbigay ng atake. Hindi, kasi kahit nasabihin mo na English song siya or kahit anong man language, pag Pinoy yung kumanta, tunog Pinoy pa rin siya eh. And siguro yung nag-learn din kami ng mga techniques niya kung paano kakantahin yung certain parts. So, parang give and take siya na learnings. So, it is a good experience for the both of us.
Tsaka ginaguide niya po kami sa call. Kasi syempre nasa ibang bansa siya. So, talaga, kahit anong oras na sa
During
kanila.
recording, saka video.
Thank you. Boses niya yun? Talaga? Boses niya yun?
Nilagay siya as layer. Parang may mas deep na tunog.
Alam.
Humihinga sa umpisa.
Thank you, guys. Okay. Ngayon naman, we are done with our friends from the media.